Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Imgroovytarot, and today we will be doing a general read. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collectives? Whoever's watching this video, whether it be past, present, or future, which is all in the now, whatever timeline it is in. And keep in mind, reverse roles as need be, reverse genders as need be, okay? Just listen to the message. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Damn. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Magician. I feel like things didn't go as planned. Things did not go as planned. And because things haven't... I feel like the Magician needs to be in the middle. I feel like since things haven't gone as planned, you low-key want to give up. You're annoyed. You may be trying to start a business. You may be... Let me zoom in real quick. Here we go. Okay. You may be wanting to start a business venture. You may be wanting to go towards something different that you usually don't go towards. And apparently things have not been going your way. And you're annoyed at that. You are annoyed at that, and I get it. I understand. It can suck when you actually have or feel like you have a passion for something, and the moment you try to turn that passion into revenue, it just starts to, it's like everything becomes out of alignment. It's like you thought that everything was under your control, but you're really starting to see very quickly that it's not. But the thing is, you have to see everything for what it is. Understand that everything happens for a reason, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Now, considering the situation as destiny, it can seem like a greater power will come and restore the fate to fix it like nothing has happened. It's like you want everything to go back to being perfect. You want everything to go back to being good. It's like you want someone to come and fix this little bump in the road. But you can either look at it as a coincidence or a plan from God, from the universe. Like, you may feel like everything just broke and everything isn't going as planned and everything is not moving the way you want it to move. But have you ever stopped to think that maybe, just maybe, everything is moving like this for a reason? But with this Magician card being here, and if you look in this card, the Magician is sitting down. He got his hand in his chin and his head, his arm resting on the chair. He's just like, yeah, I need to take a break. Yeah, I might be bored. Yeah, I might, like, you are in this energy of wanting to take a break. It's like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I feel like at this point, you're going to have to figure out a way to move forward. You're drawing out your plans. You're still having an optimistic attitude, because with this Page of Wands, I do feel like you're still optimistic. You're still willing to put in the work. You're still willing to go towards your dreams. But don't you know that when you're going towards your dreams, because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who you're not trying to work a 9 to 5 all day, every day, to the rest of your days. No, you want to find a job where it doesn't feel like work. You want to do something that you love, but you're quickly starting to see that just because you love doing it doesn't mean that turning this into a business, becoming an entrepreneur, turning this into revenue is not as cracked out as other people make it seem to be. It's like now you have to, let's say you like to crochet. Now you got orders coming in. Now you got all these different body types that you're going to have to pay attention to and draw out and map out. And then you got, for different body types, it might take less yarn or more yarn. And your payments might differ. Or maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe it's just the way that the design is. It takes more time. And you're going to have to learn how to maneuver around that. You might need help. Maybe the only help you have is your parents or your sister, your brother. And now you have to factor in how to pay them without that family drama coming to your establishment. So let's clarify, because I feel like you don't want to give up, but right now you're just like, ugh, I'm tired of this. Ugh, I wish it could be better. Ugh, why every time do I take 10 steps forward, I'm pushed 20 steps back? Ugh. I'm not necessarily getting this as a relationship, but for those who are in a relationship and it is feeling like this way, maybe you've been trying to make something work, and as soon as y'all make progress, there's some type of argument, there's something minor that comes up, and it turns into something greater. Now, that's not saying that you want to be done. You still want to move forward with this, but you're just annoyed. And I mean, you are annoyed. So tell me about this Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil in the reverse. You're going to have to let go of that negative thinking of thinking that every time things don't go your way, Spirit is against you, or God is against you, or nobody has your right in your best interest in mind. You're going to have to let go of that negative feeling. I feel like the magician is just showing us a little bit of what you actually feel. Whew. I'm feeling pessimism. You get a little pessimistic when bad things happen. You get a little pessimistic when things are not going your way. Now, I understand. I get it. I get it. But you're going to have to develop this Page of Pentacles mindset where you take your time moving forward. See, I really love this page out of all of the pages. It's like he's the most mature. He knows that things take time. Okay? So take your time and draw out everything, and don't feel like every time something goes wrong, Spirit is against you. Ain't nobody against you. Have you thought that maybe things aren't going your way because you have to learn something else so that things can go your way? Like, let's say you're not generating avenue. Let's say you're on YouTube like me. I'm going to give you my example. I used to make money, quote unquote, on YouTube, but when I got pregnant, I fell off. I did not post in like a year. So now I basically have to start off from square one. I'm not seeing the views like I want to, but that's not keeping me from stopping. That's not keeping me from not wanting to post, because I feel like whoever comes across this video, and if they want to hear it, they'll hear it, and if not, they not. This message is for somebody, whether it's one person or 12,000, it's for somebody. This is a passion of mine, so I'm going to continue. But yeah, sometimes it can feel a little, So what can I do if I'm not seeing? I haven't used the shorts. I haven't done shorts. I'm starting that now. So maybe that'll help me. It's like you have to figure out a way to continue. You have to figure out a way to generate. You have to not tell yourself that you can't do it, or, oh, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it. I knew it's too much competition. It's too much of this. It's enough love around here for everybody. Now with you, get that negative ass shit out your mind. You have to understand that there's more than one way to go towards what it is that you want. There is more than one way to get what it is that you want. And I feel like you have just been doing it this one certain way that you haven't even realized that there's more than one way to do what it is that you want to do. because you are set in your ways. You came up before you really started wanting to generate things. You had this one simple way of doing things and it worked for you. But now since you want to make revenue off of this, that one little way not going to work no more. And you keep coming towards blocks because you're doing it this one way. There is more than one way to use your magic, baby. There is more than one way. Seven of Cups, there is more than one way. You have more options. And yeah, you might be confused right now, but you ain't going to be confused always. Remember, this sun is still the sun. The sun is still shining. It may have came out in the reverse, but the sun is always and will always shine, at least in our lifetime. Okay? At least in our lifetime, the sun will always shine. And you have to really, really keep that in mind. You have to keep in mind that you will get there. People have different timelines. Your timeline, what you feel, you might want it today, you might want it tomorrow, you might have wanted it yesterday. But you have to keep in mind that you will get it. Page of Pentacles, you will get it as long as you continue. As long as you continue. Spirit, clarify this Magician, please. Clarify this Magician for me, Spirit. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have... Oh, damn. As soon as... I'm sorry, y'all. Because as soon as I picked it up, I heard middle. Like, get it from the middle. And we have Judgment. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the World. So, while you look at this card, look at the fucking video right now. Look at it. Okay, you see this Magician card? You see how he's sitting down and he got his little twig or whatever that thing is called in his mouth. His arm is resting on the table and the other arm is on a chair, and he just, it seemed like he's deep in thought, like he's almost kind of annoyed, like he has that thought on his head. Like it's like he's thinking about something. Look at his facial expression. I got it close to the video so you can pause that and look at it. But also notice how he has his instruments in that little, what is that thing called? Cabinet? And that cabinet behind him. He has his pentacle back there, his sword, and his wand. But the cup is on the table. Oh my God, I just thought about something. You have your cup on the table. You have what you love on the table. I even have a cup on the table. I even have a cup on the table. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, y'all, just from looking at this Magician card more thoroughly, and not even counting in this, but I am going to count it in. Just listen to this. He has his cup on the table. He has what he loves on the table. You have what you love on the table. You're looking at it. You know that you love it. You know that you love doing it. But maybe it's time to turn around and look at what other options you have. Again, that's taking us to the Seven of Cups. Maybe you need to pull out every single instrument that you have in order to pull this off. Now, I don't know what you do. Maybe you do music. Maybe you're a guitar player. Okay, let's say you like to make music, you like to play the guitar, and you like to play covers on your guitar. Maybe it's time to get that little beat pad out that you got in your drawer that you got 2 Christmas ago. And maybe it's time for you to make a little beat to go with what you got going. Maybe you like to speak, and I feel like this is something that I'm going to start using too. Well, I've used it before on some of my videos, but I can't pinpoint which videos, but I do know that I have many YouTube videos where I've used this to where if I say something funny, I can press the applause or the laughter or the suspense. I think I'm going to, let me put this over here so I can start using my thing again. But I also have this little drum pad. You see how they're collecting dust? Because I wanted to make beats. So maybe it's time to take, like, let's say you are a guitar player and you do got a little pad. Maybe it's time to make beats and put a little audio in it. Like, it's like you have the tools, they're put up in your cabinet, you're just not using them. Now, when I feel like once you start to use all your tools in order to create and become the magician, then boom, here you go, 6 of coins. Now it's going to be more balanced. Some of you may be a Libra or will be working with a Libra, but it's going to be more balanced. You're going to see the give and take, the energy that you put in, the revenue will come. But it's like you have to start putting more energy into what you love. Knight of Cups, I feel like you love what you do, but you don't. Like, you're not putting your best foot forward. You're not doing it with your highest excitement. It's like you're barely rolling on a grain instead of really digging deep and getting into it. With this Judgment card, and a World card on the bottom of the deck. Depending on the energy you put in, I do feel like things will be moving in your favor. For sure. For sure. But let's see. What is Judgment in our tarot book? I know some of y'all like, why is she getting that? I'm getting that because I need it. Getting it because I need it. Hold on. Judgment is, here we go. Ooh, the first thing I see is letting go of the past. Ooh, okay. As you accept yourself fully, you can blow your own trumpet and praise yourself for your achievement. Can I ask you this? Do you give yourself credit? No, like, seriously, do you give yourself credit for what you do have? Do you tell yourself that you're good? Do you tell yourself that you deserve this? Or do you just constantly tell yourself, or do you constantly remind yourself of what you don't have yet? Is that what you're doing? Oh, I've been doing it for this long, I should have this money. Oh, I've been doing it for this long, I should have this much revenue. Oh, I've been doing it for this long. I feel like there used to be a time where when you did what you used to kind of zone out and just, it was like a meditation thing. Like, let's say, a gamer. I know, a gamer. Sometimes I feel like gamers are connected in a different way because they can zone out and have a whole spiritual awakening while gaming. Or a dancer, especially dancers, or anything of artistry, which I feel this is. I feel like at one point you used to zone out and all of your emotion was just splurge. You would kind of go into this meditative state when you was doing it because it's what you love doing. But when revenue started becoming started happening, it was no longer about the meditation. It was no longer about the spirit. It was all revenue, money. How can I get some cash money from this? You lost your spark. You lost your spark. And now it's time to find it. It's time to connect again. It's time to shift into a new phase. And once you shift, if things don't go your way, just understand that you can still act with integrity because you did the best that you could. It's like you have so much beauty on the horizon, but there's something that you need to address. Crazy thing is, I'm still feeling like you have a chance with this. You still have a chance to make the revenue you want. You still have a chance to make this into a business. But you're just forgetting. You are forgetting. You are forgetting the reason why you started in the first place. And that's the problem. That's the problem. It's like when somebody from the slums make it and become a celebrity and they forgot where they came from. They started turning down their old friends because they forgot where they came from. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Take from the middle. Take from the middle. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Four Coins in the reverse. This one, okay. And we have the Two of Coins. What's on the bottom of the deck? The King of Cups in the reverse. Oh, are you starting to feel like, are you starting to fall out of love with this just because of you not getting what you want out of this? At least not as quickly as you thought that you would. It's like you really are trying to keep moving forward. You really are trying to figure out a way to get through this, but boom, here come pessimism. Here it comes. It's right on your back. Can't get rid of it. What do you do? Ooh, I feel for you. I feel for you because when you feel like you have tried everything in the book and nothing is working, what else is there? I feel like there's still something there. There's still something you haven't tried yet. There is still something that you have not tried yet, and it's waiting on you to find it. It's literally waiting for you to find it. I'm hearing, I got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Like, I'm hearing that for some reason. I don't know. You know what's crazy? You feel like you're in rock bottom. And you've yet to understand that the only way from rock bottom is up. It's up. It's up. What are you going to do? We have despair. Don't feel sad. Why are you feeling sad? Bad health. Okay, so for some of you, the reason why things haven't been well is because your health is on the line. Maybe you've been having to worry more about hospital bills, and for some of you with the Lovers being here on the bottom of the deck, maybe maybe it's a situation like me where you got pregnant. Okay, you got pregnant, you was I was bedridden, or I was just scared to do things because I was pregnant, because it was already a high risk pregnancy. But with that pregnancy came a heavy breathing. I got tired quickly. Like, it was so hard for me to do tarot videos because it did take, what y'all don't know is reading tarot, it does take energy. Like, it takes energy. Like, physical energy, spiritual energy, mental energy. It does. And I was tired. So now I have to start from the ground up. Maybe that's one of the situations where you was in bad health or something crazy happened to you within your life to where you had to stop. You had to stop. You had to stop. Ultimately, though, I'm still getting that this is something that can be fixed. I'm still getting that this is something that you can have. I'm still getting that this is something that you can generate. Give me a card for the collective spirit. Do not think a small virtue will not return in your future lives. Just as falling drops of water will fill a large container, the little virtues the steadfast accumulate will completely overwhelm them. Let me read that one more time. Maybe y'all can read it too. Do not think a small virtue will not return in your future lives. Just as falling drops of water will fill a large container, the little virtues the steadfast accumulate will completely overwhelm them. So don't think that the effort that you're putting in is not going to be oh damn, I'm hearing to get another one. Shit. Sorry, y'all. I really don't be liking to read out loud sometimes because, yeah. Don't think that the energy that you put in is not being seen. Don't think that the energy that you're putting in won't turn into something better for you. Now we have, today I choose the beginner's mind and open myself to boundless possibilities. Today I choose the beginner's mind and open myself to boundless possibilities. Again, back with this magician card, you have to understand that there's different ways to move forward with what it is that you want. You're just accumulated to the old way of how things work. You got to get hip with the times. You got to get hip with the times. Okay. We have the dark moon. Spend time. Here we go. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. Again, spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. Again, figure it out. Quit feeling like you... Now, we always going to get that feeling, so I can't tell you to quit feeling that way. But you're always going to have that feeling of you can't do it, or you have nowhere to go, or there's literally, you tried everything, there's nothing else. No, you haven't. You haven't tried everything. You have not. So give yourself grace. Take time. Take a break. Breathe. Go put your feet in the grass. Go listen to a body of water. You will figure it out as long as you believe you will. So everybody, this has been your read. If you're still here, please like this video. Y'all have a groovy day. Peace.